and welcome back to another Toy Discoveries video. In this video, we are going to put together this puzzle, and while doing so, we are going to learn about different animals. I'm going to be sharing fun facts with you, but make sure you watch closely because I'll also be showing you some videos and photos of what these animals look like in real life. So let's get started. Our first animal is this one over here, and this is a zebra. Zebras are herbivores. Herbivores are animals that eat plants, like leaves or branches or grass. They are part of the horse family. Zebras have excellent eyesight and hearing. That means they can see really well and they can hear really well. Like a human's fingerprints, not two zebras have the exact same stripe. So these stripes that you see, they're very unique for each zebra. We're going to place our zebra down over here and move on to our second piece, which is this one over here. This is a giraffe. A giraffe's height is helpful for keeping a lookout for predators such as lions and hyenas. Their excellent eyesight allows them to spot hungry beasts from far away too. They are the tallest land animal as well. Giraffes are herbivores, which means just like zebras, they eat plants. Their favorite grub is the acacia tree, and they use their long necks to reach the leaves and the buds in the treetops. Their long tongues, which grow to a whopping 53 centimeters, also helps them to pull down leaves growing way up high. So they also use their very, very long tongue to catch different leaves that are very high up. And they have a really big appetite, which means they're constantly hungry. They spend most of their time eating, and they can guzzle up to 45 kilos of leaves and twigs a day. Isn't that cool? We'll place our giraffe here on the puzzle board and move on. Our third animal is this one over here. This is called a hippo, or his full name is a hippopotamus. Hippos bask on the shoreline and secrete an oily red substance which gave rise to the myth that they sweat blood. That is not true. The liquid is actually a skin moisturizer. So it moistens their skin. It kinda is like a sunblock that may also provide protection against germs and the sun, of course. An adult hippopotamus needs to resurface every 3 to 5 minutes to breathe. And listen to this, you guys. The process of the hippo coming up for air and breathing is automatic. And even a hippopotamus sleeping underwater will rise and breathe without waking up. How cool is that? So it happens without them having to do much about it. We'll put this back and move on to our fourth piece, which is this piece over here. And this is a tiger. Tigers are the largest cat in the cat family. Tigers hunt alone and usually at night. They are not social animals as some other land animals we saw. Like the zebra, they're very social and they like to hang out with other zebras, the giraffe as well. But the tigers, they like to be alone. Tigers are very good swimmers as well, and they can swim up to 6 kilometers. That's a long way. If you want to know more facts about tigers, I made a different video with another puzzle, and I talk a lot more about tigers, and I share a video too of what they look like in real life. So if you want to check that out, I'll have a link below in the description box. But for now, we'll set the tiger back in its place and move on to our fifth piece right here. And it's this piece over here. This is an elephant. Elephants are the world's largest land animal. A giraffe is the tallest, but an elephant is the largest. Male African elephants can reach up to 3 meters tall and weigh between 4,000 to 7,500 kilos. That's insane! Asian elephants are slightly smaller, reaching to 2.5 meters tall and weighing about 3,000 to 6,000 kilos. They are known for their large ears, tusks made of ivory, and their trunks, which are usually a fusion of their nose and upper lip. You can tell a lot about an elephant by looking at their tusks. Elephant tusks never stop growing, so enormous tusks can be a sign of an old elephant. These magnificent mammals spend between 12 to 18 hours eating grass, plants, and fruit every single day. They use their long trunks to smell their food and lift it up into their mouth. Yummy! So we'll place this over here and move on to an animal that I have not talked about in any of my videos. And it's this one over here. This is a first. This over here is called a hedgehog. Hedgehogs have poor eyesight, but excellent senses of smell and hearing. So they can hear very, very well, and they can smell very, very well. European hedgehogs hibernate throughout the winter. That means they eat a lot throughout the summer and spring, and then they sleep all winter snuggled up. Each hedgehog has around 5,000 spines. You see the spines? They have 5,000 of them, each of which lasts about a year. Isn't that cool? I think that's very cool. So we'll place it over here and move on to our next animal. This is an alligator. Alligators are toothy. As you can see, this piece shows a toothy alligator. They have between 74 and 80 teeth in their jaws at any given time, and as their teeth wear down or fall out, they are replaced. So they're always sharp and ready to chew. Num num num. An alligator can grow through over 2,000 teeth in its lifetime. Alligators continue to grow throughout their lifetimes as well. Male American alligators average 8 to 10 feet long. Wow, that is really long, you guys. While female tend to be slightly smaller. So female alligators are a little smaller. And you guys, did you know that alligators can use tools? American alligators have been observed using lures to hunt birds. They balance sticks and branches on their heads, attracting birds looking for nesting material. So they create kind of like a trap. So poor birds go close by and the alligators catch them. Our next piece is this one over here. This is an animal I'm sure you know about. Can I get a roar? A roar! We're gonna talk about the lion. Lions usually live in groups of 10 or 15 animals called prides. So they're very social, unlike the tiger we talked about. An adult male's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. Lions go on the hunt for food mostly from dusk till dawn. Female lions do 85 to 90% of the pride hunting, while the males patrol the territory and protect the pride. So they stay back to keep a watch on the little babies that are called cubs and make sure everybody is safe. The fur around their heads is called a mane. Only male lions have manes, so that's how you can tell them apart. We'll place this back on the puzzle board. And we're going to move on to another animal that I have not talked about in any of my videos. And it's this one over here. This is a kangaroo. Kangaroos are the only large animal to use hopping as their primary method of locomotion. Hopping is a fast and energy efficient means of traveling which allows them to cover large distances in habitats where there is little food and water available. Kangaroos have excellent hearing, which means they can hear really well. And like some other animals, they're able to move their ears in different directions without moving the rest of their head. Kangaroos are social animals, which means they stay in groups of at least 3 or 4 individuals. Some groups can comprise of as many as 100 kangaroos. There are more kangaroos than humans in Australia, and they are the national symbol of Australia and appear on postage stamps, coins, and airplanes. So they're really famous in Australia, and Australia is known for their kangaroos. Let's see, our next piece, which is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our 10th piece is this over here, and this is a gorilla. Gorillas live in a range of habitats from swamps to forests. They are lowland gorillas, which live in bamboo forests, swamps, and lowland forests. There are also mountain gorillas, which live in the forests in the mountains. But what do they eat? Gorillas are mostly herbivores and eat plants. The plants they eat include leaves, stems, pith, fruit, and bamboo. Sometimes they will eat insects, especially ants. A full-grown adult male will eat around 50 pounds of food in a day. Gorillas have hands and feet like humans, like us, including opposable thumbs and big toes, just like we do. Some gorillas in captivity have learned to use sign language to communicate with humans. Gorillas live in small groups called troops or bands. Gorillas live around 35 years. They can live longer, up to 50 years in captivity, where they're safe in a way. They sleep at night in nests. Baby gorillas will stay in their mother's nests until they are 2.5 years old. Gorillas are generally calm and passive animals. However, the silverback will defend its troop if he feels they are threatened. They are highly intelligent and have now been observed using tools in the wild. Wow, so many facts to take in. And this is our last piece. Let's count once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is our 11th piece. And it's a monkey. So monkeys are smaller than gorillas. They look very similar, but in real life, they're actually very different from each other. Gorillas are very large while monkeys are small. Some monkeys live in the ground while others live in the trees. Different monkey species eat a variety of food, such as fruit, insects, flowers, leaves, reptiles, and most monkeys have tails. Group of monkeys are known as tribe or troop or mission. So we'll place this down over here. And now our puzzle is complete. We've learned about all these animals and we saw some awesome pictures and videos. I hope you enjoyed learning about these animals with me and you liked this puzzle as well. And if you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Toy Discoveries for more fun educational videos like this one. Until the next one, guys. Bye!